Hi, Todd. This is Brian from Your Web Pro. I decided to record a little video for you since we're having a little difficulty getting together to show you what we've put together so far. So I'm going to briefly just run through a few things, and then you and I can kind of sit down and go through this a little more in depth when you actually have a few minutes. I know it's been a little difficult to get together. So your TM from GAF Branding gave us a call and asked us to put together a website with a more modern look and feel for you. So we went to your Facebook. We extracted some pictures from there. Took a little bit of information from there, as well as some of the photos you had and so on. So what we could glean from that was that you were primarily focusing right now on roofing, siding, and windows. So we're going to go through a few of those things right now. All right. So the first thing you'll notice is that we did a little bit of a cleanup on your logo. Again, we didn't have a copy of your actual logo. What we did find on Facebook we couldn't use because it had a background to it. So we made something for you. If this is not to your liking, we can replace it with your actual logo. But we tried to follow at least the color scheme that we saw from your Facebook. So we wanted to point out, of course, that you're serving in the Evansville area. We added some text in here, which of course can be replaced. Just talking a little bit about your company, the fact that you do work on homes, for roofing and so on. And then we start to highlight some of your services as we scroll down here. We've got your residential roofing services. We point out the fact that you are GAF certified. We talk about your siding installation services that you offer and your window installation services that you offer. Okay, so let's start with your roofing. Now there's 2 points of navigation here on the website. You've got the navigation you can go to here from the top of the website, and then you also have all of the navigation to the website on the home page here, which is very popular with designs nowadays for people who just kind of want to get a glimpse of what you do. So if they decide to do that from the home page here, let's go ahead and click on your GAF certified. Now the first thing you'll notice is that it talks about the fact that you're certified, and then it talks about the fact that you specialize in roof repair and roofing services. So let's go ahead and click on the Learn More option here. This is going to immediately take your customer to a page. It's going to talk about all the things that you have for your GAF offerings. It's also going to give you an online showroom to really be able to show these products, which is a theme that you're going to hear a lot from me during this. We don't really view what we're making for you as a website as much as we view it as an online showroom, meaning that the features I'm going to show you over the next few minutes are going to be something that you can use to further sell shingles, warranties, and so on to people right from your website. Cut down on the amount of time you have to spend out driving around to show people samples. It also serve as a 24-hour salesperson for you, for people who are on third shift or when you're not available. So first thing we do is we point out the fact, as we said a few minutes ago, that you are GAF certified, but we get into it a little bit more and let people understand what it is. I mean, the reality is that most people are familiar with, going to Home Depot or going to FedEx, but if you tell somebody you're GAF certified, they don't really know what that means. And the fact that it is an important distinction, you want to make sure they understand what it means. So the importance of that obviously are, when you click on Learn More here, it's going to talk about the fact that you're factory certified, the fact that you're backed by the Good Housekeeping seal of approval, which is something that obviously not a lot of companies have. And it talks about the superior protection and the fact that you're fully licensed and you've been trained in Indiana. Obviously, you can see here that it's all customized to you, so it truly sets up a nice little narrative for your customers to understand that you're not only licensed in the state of Indiana, but that you're backed by a third-party warranty as well. So every page will have a go back button to go back to where we were, and then there are also some additional options up here that you can navigate to if you choose to. We're going to choose to go back this time. We're just going to scroll down and go through the features of the whole page. So here we talk a little bit more about being GAF certified and the fact that, obviously these are weather rated products and that with lifetime warranties and so on, which is important to let people know. And also that, that GAF is the #1 selling shingle in North America, which is also very popular for people to know. So as we scroll down here, first thing we see is your shingles. Okay, so this shows 3-tab, Timberline, Designer, and Specialty. These are the 4 different types of shingles that GAF offers. Now, if you don't choose to use the 3 tabs, you can remove them. But the primary shingle that everybody uses is the Timberline, so let's go ahead and click on that. And what that's going to do is it's going to bring up the entire Timberline offering. Okay, we have a conduit directly with GAF so that any new shingles that come out, like for instance the Glenwood that came out a few years ago. The day that it came out, it was automatically on your website. And as you're going to see here in a second, it's not just that information that's on here. You can also get warranty information and the very specific colors and options that are available in your area. Okay, so if someone comes to the website and they say, hey, I sat down with your salesman last week and I looked at the birchwood, but I don't know, I think it might be a little bit too dark. Before you have to rush another salesperson out to show another sample, they can come to your website and take a look, say, at the Fox Hollow, and see if maybe that gray is a little bit more in line with what they're looking for. And they can pull up high definition shingle downloads of those as well. So as you can see, it goes a long way with helping with the samples. So that's how you can look at any of the shingles. The warranty information, all that for the shingles is right there as well. But then we also present it a little bit lower down. So the next option here would be the roofing system itself. And obviously you spend a lot of time talking about the importance of the components of the roof system. So we make sure that we continue that opportunity for you to do it with the website as well. It talks about the 6 different areas of the roofing system. There's a nice video here from Allison Victoria, the spokesperson for GAF, going over the roof system. But we've taken the whole option a step further. You may notice from your tools of success that you do have this picture right here. The only difference is that we're the only ones, including not GAF, who make this picture interactive. So we just looked at shingles, but let's say, for instance, you wanted to show someone the attic ventilation options. You want to go over the Cobra Ridge vent and so on. You can click on that option, and immediately you can show what that ridge vent is. You can show the Ridge Vent 3. You can show the runners that you use. And you can also click on that information to further show the options that go along with it. Okay, the data sheets for it, the warranty information. It all depends on the level of experience the customer is looking for, but the options are there. The point being is that they don't need to leave your website to research the products and materials that you intend on installing on their roof. And when you do that and you have all those opportunities on the website, it immediately creates an opportunity for you to keep that client on your website or potential client on your website and get a better chance at them converting and calling you. So we'll go over this later on, but all the different portions of the roof system here are all represented. They're all interactive, and you can go and show that information for any of those particular areas. And again, down at the bottom of the page, there's a go back button. Last and certainly not least, we show the warranty information. So let's go ahead and click on that. And that warranty information is going to, first of all, give you a side-by-side comparison between the standard and the System Plus warranty, okay? All the way down in terms of the workmanship coverage, the material defect coverage, all that info. And if that's not enough, and often it's not, you can also download the warranty right here on the website. So if you have a warranty there, flip it over, you'll notice it's the exact same information. So now instead of you having to fax it out or mail it out, you can simply have someone go to the website and download their warranty option from right there. So that pretty much covers a majority of the GAF related product and services that are on here. Additionally, we saw that you offered some siding and some window options. So we did put in some of those options as well. If you click on siding, just generally talks about siding, mentions the top brands in the industry. What we can do is, much like we did with GAF, if you make us aware of the actual brands you use, we can install the product line offers for those as well. And that, again, will go a lot further to keeping the client on your website and not sending them over to the vendor website, because more often than not, when they go to a website like jaf.com or certainteed.com, in the corner of that website, there's an opportunity for your customer to find another contractor. So that's part of the reason why we make sure we embed the full product line and warranty information directly on your website. This way you don't have to worry about them potentially finding another contractor and you losing that lead just by them trying to qualify you by the brands that you use. So we can certainly install James Hardie, CertainTeed, Allside, Mastic, Royal, any of the majors that you may use the same way we did as your roofing line. And let's take a look here at your windows. All right, your windows, same situation. We put in some general information about your windows. We talk a little bit about the different types of window styles that are available to choose from, with some nice blown up pictures here for people to get an idea and match the type of windows they have in their home. And then again, we talk about brands. And we can do the same thing here with these brands as we just mentioned with your siding. If you specialize with Simonton, Marvin, Pella, Anderson, any of these major lines, we can install those full lines and warranty options directly on your website. We were able to extract a few photos, so we did set up a little bit of a portfolio for you from your Facebook here. So you'll notice some of your photos in here. As you get new photos, part of your service with us is sending those photos. It's included with it, so we encourage you to send us photos as often as you can. And then last but certainly not least would be your reviews. And as you get those and acquire those, send those to us, and we'll also copy and paste those into your website. But what we did for now is we put in an opportunity here for people to at least leave you a rating right on your website. And the good news is that if they do leave that, it comes to you for approval first. It does not automatically go onto the website. So that's certainly going to give you an opportunity to start collecting some data, yet control the information that's on there, and make sure that you're not getting 1-star ratings, 2-star ratings, pornographic links, or spam of any type on there. And then the very last thing here we put in would be your Contact Us page. Unfortunately, we couldn't find an email for you. We'll get that for you a little bit later. But we did program in your address, a map to where you're at, as well as a overall contact form that can be used to talk about and request different types of projects that they may need. On the home page here, we also did put another small form. This is more for people who are in more of a hurry. We call this a mini request for quote. So you do have the opportunity to capture someone's information, in multiple spots on the website. Now, this entire website has been made so that it can be viewed on a mobile phone. It can be viewed on a tablet, any type of device. It's called what we call responsive. And then we've also made sure that we've optimized it, for Google Speed as well. So if you'd like to talk about the website a little bit more in depth, I'd be happy to share, the URL where you can take a look at it, as well as some of the pricing information with you. I'm going to let your territory manager, Brandon, know that I sent this video over to you. I'll probably send him a copy as well. So when you have a few minutes, give me a call back. We'll run through it again together if you'd like, and I can do it with a little bit more slower speed than I did on this one, unfortunately. But I wanted to try to keep it under about 10 minutes, and I went over that by 2 already. So I look forward to speaking with you, Todd. Sorry that we couldn't get together over the last few days, but give me a call, and we'll definitely take a look at the site and go through everything together with you. Again, remember, everything that is here is completely scalable and editable, so any of the pictures on here we can swap out with your particular pictures if you'd like. We just want to make sure that we get a certain level in terms of high def quality or 4K quality to truly make the website pop and look professional. Additionally, I just want to add that we do have an app that you can use to send all this information to us on. That is part of your service with us, as well as the ability to install things like drone videos and that type of footage if you're venturing into that area. So look forward to speaking with you soon. And I'll check back in with you in the next few days if I don't hear back from you. Have a good day.